Good morning, bro. This is actually such a full circle moment because what's behind me is my old whiteboard. It's like a 8 feet one that we made for myself, or my brother made for me actually, because he's the actual carpenter. I don't know how to build shit. And could you allow me just to take 1 second, please? Just 1 second. I just want to be here. All right. My dearest friend, I hope you're doing well. It's Lazarus back again, or Ryan, or whatever you want to call me. As long as it's. Actually, I don't give a shit. Call me whatever you want. But I just finished drafting the next newsletter for Tuesday. I didn't finish it, which I'm actually proud of because I gave myself like 30 minutes, but then I went 30 minutes over because I was like really deep into it. And I was like, I should stop now. Like I said, I was only going to give you 30 minutes and I gave an hour, so let me stop. And now I'm sitting here outside with a big old cup of coffee in my Tim Hortons mug. And the dog's out. You want to say hi, Godu? No? You do? Come on. Hey! Oh, this is my cousin's dog. I'm just dog sitting their dogs while they're on vacation. Hey, if you're going to be like that, you need to sit down. If you want to be in the video, you need to calm down. I can't talk while you're trying to lick my face. Anyways. I used to write so many things on this whiteboard behind me. I used to fill it to the brim with different ideas, thoughts, plans, objectives. And I never did any of that shit. Like, barely. I've always been the idea guy. The one who could tell you the exact plan forward and backwards on how to do something. But my greatest problem, my greatest flaw, was not doing the thing that I had to do, the actual action itself. But over the course of this year, I've seen that I can actually do the work. I've seen that I am 100% capable of doing everything that I set out to do. And this, I'm so grateful that I have brought back the newsletter because it's shown me just that. Even though I think I missed 1 week, I think. But I'm always writing something, and I have so many drafts, so many like ideas to talk about, so many concepts, so many memories and experiences and stories to tell to act as antidotes for you to help you better understand this life and understand yourself at the same time. And even though I'm not currently working on my music at the moment, because this is a little personal, but I'll tell you. So, my dad made me promise not to work on music for 3 months, and that's going to end in October to prove to him and to myself that I'm not obsessed, that it's not the only thing that makes me happy, and that I can live without it. And I have kept up that promise to the best of my ability. the most I have done in regards to music is just like write like bars and just write them down. But it's so hard, dude. It was so hard in the beginning because music just oozes out of me. Melodies, lyrics, album ideas, bro. Like I think like 9 different album ideas already in my head and also planned out, like on a chart in Figma or something.
I love you, Joe. I love you, Joe. Good boy. You're a good boy, good dog. You're a good boy.
And so, but in these 3 months, I low-key kind of replaced music with a newsletter, and I'm happy about it because it's shown me that it doesn't matter what happens, I always still need to create. I still need to express myself in these different mediums, whether it's through these videos or my newsletters or for music or for whatever else I do. To me, everything is just an expression of myself and my connection to the highest power. Because I know I have something to say, and I'm always gonna stand by that.
Yeah.
And I know that if I don't do what I feel called to do, then I'm disgracing and betraying myself. And even though I'm not perfect, I should not be doing this. This is a perfect example. But from being borderline alcoholic and a pothead about 3 or 4 years ago, and actually starting to like make some progress in my life, no matter how small, I think I'm doing quite well. And I've kicked this a couple times in the past, but I think I'm on the last stretch of it, honestly. I'm getting tired of buying them and whatnot. It's just the nicotine that's addictive, and I'm sick of it. It's just so good with coffee, though. But again, like that's just proof to show you that, dog, like I'm not perfect either. Like I am a flawed human being like the rest of us. And the biggest mistake that you can make is thinking you have to be perfect in order for your words to carry weight. Because if you believe I have to be perfect for me to be able to say the things that I'm saying to you, and to be able to give you these insights and reflections, that I have to be some kind of like Giga Chad or some shit. Like, no, bro. Like, anybody can be right in what they're saying. Anybody can tell truth, even if they're not fully like clean, or whether like, how can I say it? Bro, there's some wise ass motherfuckers out there who all they do on the weekends is like go to the bar with their homies and just get drunk. Is that the lifestyle that I want for myself or that I want for you? No, not at all. Doesn't mean that you can't learn something from that person or that they're not still correct in some way, shape, or form. That's one of the biggest things that I've learned in the last 2 years of my life. Even the ones who seem like they're just openly flawed and aren't where you want to be, still have something of value to give you. And the greatest example I have of that is my best friend of 13 years. Like, we are quite different. She's very, how can I say it? Because I don't want to be mean to her because I love this woman. But, like, she's very simple. You know, like she just has a good, decent job that pays her well. Lives with her boyfriend in a nice townhouse. Like, just loves anime and video games, and like that's what she does in her free time. But she's a genuine and honest person. She will always correct me when I'm on some stupid shit. And she will always tell me to my face about something I'm doing wrong. And that's why I love and respect her, because she's been there to correct me, to guide me. And as on top of that, whenever there was some kind of drama, or I was going through some shit, or somebody was fucking with me, no matter what fucking happens, no matter the circumstances, she was always like, I'm with you to the end. To this fucking day. And I think I have a screenshot somewhere of like, it's literally called Ray's Reminders, of like things she told me to remind myself about life, so I stopped stressing and overthinking so goddamn much. And I need to find the picture now. Maybe I'll put it up on the screen if I feel like I want to edit. But oh, dude, that butterfly's huge. What? Sorry, I saw this huge yellow butterfly I've never seen before. Usually the yellow butterflies I see are really small, but that one was massive, dude. Its wings were huge. That's so cool that I saw that. God, I love my backyard, bro. I hope we never sell this house. And if my parents put it up for sale, I'm buying it. Fuck it, I don't care. This is a great home base. But I digress. You know, it's funny. I was fighting so much doubt the last 2 days. And previously it was easier to just kind of block out the doubt, not really deal with it. But it really was coming back strong recently, like, oh, what if all that I'm doing is a huge waste of time? What if all I end up doing is making myself look more of a fool, more of a dumbass, more of a loser for these videos, for my music, for my writing? But then something interesting happened. I saw a reel on Instagram that was talking about how Kanye like lived in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium and paid like $24 million to stay there for to finish the album Donda and like the rollout for the album. And I was like, dang, that's a lot of money. But at the same time, I'm like, he's got it like that. And he was just using that money. He didn't see that money as something for survival. He saw it as just a cost, a tool, a price tag for being able to be in his natural flow. And also the album rollout, from what I've looked up, was actually really cool. I wasn't really into it or into the music that came out from Kanye at that time, because it's funny because I'm very slow to like get into new shit. Like, I like to stick to the old songs that I always listen to, which is funny. You think I wouldn't. But regardless of that, I just commented on it because I saw a lot of like hate comments on Kanye, and I was just like, Kanye a little crazy, but like, so what? Like, y'all just mad that you don't have that kind of money. And this is what I commented. The game is different when you treat money as a tool for your natural flow, rather than just clinging on to it for survival. That was 2 days ago. That comment now has 100 likes. And that seems like so stupid or whatever, and I shouldn't be focusing on attention on social media, but and I got one hate comment, but it was funny, dude. And somebody defended me from that hate comment, which I was like, fuck yeah, dude, let's go. But what I realized was that 100 people showed that they liked my mindset, that they liked the way I think, that they think I'm on some real shit. And it just hit me like, whoa. If 100 people just liked a comment of mine that honestly just sounds like something I synthesized from a newsletter, then it's safe to assume that 100 people are going to like my content, what I write about. Imagine if 100 people
100 people paid me $20 for like, I don't know, like a one-on-one consultation or coaching or something, or like a product, a digital product or something, some random shit, right? Just $20 in a month. That's $2,000. That's not a lot, but holy shit, does that help? That's like almost all of my monthly expenses. Like, that was what I made, or a little bit less, at my previous job. And I just did it using the power of my mind, using my own thoughts and sharing them with the world. Stop doubting yourself, bro. Just stop. Like, who are you helping by putting yourself down and putting others down as well? Like, who are you truly helping? When you deny yourself the chance, the ability, the desire to express yourself openly, to explain your thoughts in a way that is not only eloquent, but also transformative. And you don't have to speak like me. Half the time when I come on these videos, it just comes straight from the dome. I don't have anything pre-planned unless it's like, well, I used to, but not anymore. Like the really polished video where I had like weird edits and shit. Like I really liked it because it was like aesthetically pleasing, but like I stepped away from it because I just wanted something more genuine and raw, even though it was still genuine and raw. It just wasn't as unpolished. And that was the kind of thing I was going for. All right, I feel like I've spoken when I need to speak in this video. I hope you have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next one, brother. Your Mike and Savior, Mike and Andrew. Which do you choose?